Is there anybody that you like have been mentored by in the game? Any, I mean, I know you've worked with these artists, but is somebody you're working with every day just to make sure you're on the path?
I wouldn't say every single day because everybody got shit to do.
Right,
you know
there's
what I'm
a lot
saying?
of
So especially like my mentors has definitely been my boys from the Hennessy Lounge, and I'm gonna explain to you who they are. It's Julio G. You know, he's a motherfucking legend. Tony G, my boy Kiki, they mentored me a whole lot when it comes to my state of mind. How should I think? I shouldn't feel like this game owes me a motherfucking thing. I should just feel like I should want to come up in here, display my skill, show the crowd what I'm about, you know what I'm saying? Show the new crowd, people that have never been a fan of mine, show them what's up, and I can gain the love of the people that way. But never feel like somebody got to get on a song with me because, we from the same coast, because I'm Mexican, because of whatever the fuck.
Right. No sense of entitlement.
None of that.
Right.
None of that. So, shout out to them, and I thank them for that because I feel like I would have been a victim of that off top because I would have thought like, yo, where's the love at? You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Well, when you're looking for, it makes your game harder because then you feel like everyone's hating on you, and it's just not. And the truth is, it's just maybe not your time.
Exactly.
The timing is everything, and perfect timing is when it happens.
Exactly. They help me understand that shit too. So shout out to them.
And we all go through that, as DJs, artists.
Anybody chasing their dream is going through that. Unless they just are a culture vulture and got a rich daddy that just pays the way for them to get some spins. You feel me?
Yeah.
Most definitely. How did these collaborations come through? Like Nipsey and Bun B, has it been a long relationship?
No, see, what happened with Nipsey is me and Nipsey, we've been coming across each other for years now and shit. I think the first time I came across him was at right here down the street. You guys remember that club Cabanas? It's not there no more.
Cabana Club.
Yes. I saw him there for the first time years ago.
I think it's called like El Jardín or something now.
Some shit. I don't know.
Every 6 months it's something else.
Yeah, but I met him there, and then I saw him in New York and shit. We're at a strip club out there in the Bronx and shit. Nice. And we talked about making a song there, but he was busy doing this shit. I was busy doing my underground shit. So, once we were both in LA, I was like, what's good? What's poppin'? Let's do this. Plus, he had just dropped that Fuck Donald Trump song.
Right.
So I said, man, it's perfect. Let's do this shit.
So let's talk about that. You voting this year?
I'm going to vote, but I'm thinking about Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
I'm
feeling the burn?
Just because I saw that picture of him marching with Martin Luther King, and that man stands for a whole lot. So I said, hell yeah, I'm gonna go with Bernie.
Yeah, old school shit. And then like Run the Jewels just had him out at Coachella, announcing them. How do you feel about Donald Trump? We're Latinos, and he goes hard at the Latinos. How do you feel about Donald Trump?
I feel like he shouldn't go that extra mile for publicity. I think sometimes he just says shit that sometimes I think he just jumps in the jet and he's like, fuck, did I really say that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he shouldn't do that. Like,
I feel like he's in the jet and going, what can I say to fuck people up today? Like, I don't think the remorse thing, I don't think is there. I think he's pre-planning or he's got writers.
I'm just waiting.
He is really on the nerve of, most of America because, let's not forget this shit was a lot different 45, 50 years ago.
I'm not only against the things that he says against Latinos. Let's talk about what he says about women.
Right. Just degrading.
Like, every Latino always has something to say about, he says this about us. But let's forget about that shit because we all know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about the things he says about women, that they're pigs and like shit like that?
Like they're not equal.
Like,
right.
Like, how do you explain that? Like, as far as politics comes about, like, what law is he going to imply to help or to make it worse? Like, what is the whole point on that?
Yeah.
I would love to know.
I just don't see him empowering the people. I just see him taking the power, and I don't want nothing to do with that. So I'm feeling the burn too.
And how did you feel about the Fuck Donald Trump joint?
I loved it. I wish I could have went to that video shoot they had, but I was in the middle of doing a video myself, that Cold Christmas and shit, so I couldn't attend, but I really wanted to be there to show support to the homies.
Is that Cold Christmas you just recorded? Is it out?
Yeah, it's out. We already have 250,000 views. We dropped it 5 days ago, 6 days ago.
I guess I'm on that email blast now then, right?
Yeah, man. So we dropped that shit. That shit's going in, and that song right there just talks about the streets, the struggle, and trying to empower the little homies and shit, so.
Word up. How about the AK-47 boys?
Those are my little homies coming up. They're rappers and producers.